We found another portal. Looks like we need to do a little digging, so Tom is...
How did you end up with the camera and I ended up with the shovel?
He's got the shovel ready, so let's dig it out and see if we can get in there.
Okay, we've been digging for a while, and Julie's got the heavy work here. She's pulling this board back. You're hooked on this thing. Grab it. No, other way, other way. Yep, there you go. You did it. That looks better. Now we just a little more shovel and we get in there. Here comes Miss Julie. It's going to be a little bright into the sunlight there, but there she is. Dust on in.
Yeah.
Right away there's this big chute. I'm not sure where this goes, and it's probably not going to be open all the way because there is some open cutting above us. So it may have collapsed this, but we're going to see. We only know one way to do things, and that's to go check it out until you can't go anymore. Okay, so right off the bat there's this big chute. We could see this from outside. There's this big thing. And then the big mouth of this chute is here. I like how they put these little things to direct the ore back to the center. And let's go further into the mine. It's about the 5th mine we've been in today. None of them have been real crazy cool. Maybe this is the one.
Looks like it goes to a chute.
It does. I was just looking at the vein here. Yeah. That's pretty neat. And yes, it does look like it goes to a chute, and I don't know if it goes beyond that or not. Okay, let's continue further down the drift. I see another chute coming in. I wonder where these are coming from up above. Smells like sulfur. Yep. Right there it is too. Very low. Look at this old chute. Man, is that old. I don't think anybody's been in here for a while. We're crawling, huh? Can you move?
I can't tell if it ends there or not.
Okay.
Why don't you let me go ahead a little bit?
Hello. Okay, I just came up from that little area down there. There's a big pile of stuff that has slid in here. I came to a vertical shaft. Goes straight up. I can see about 40-50 feet up past these first few boards, which I hope they don't let loose. But I wanted to show you guys this old canvas covered, wire wrapped water pipe. How old is that, huh? Man, that is some old stuff right there. I've never seen a water line that old. And it just goes down into the dirt. Pretty wild stuff. Okay, we're going to go back outside, go up above here, because there's some really cool stuff that I think we're going to see some good color. There's probably good color in here too, but it's so dusty and then covered up over the years that you don't see much color anymore. So back out we go, on to the next. All right, let's get back out of here. Wasn't really worth the digging, but how do you know until you do it? It's probably about 300 feet, maybe 250 in here. Or 350, I don't know. I don't think this one gets visited a lot. So we're up here in some big copper vein that goes through this whole ridge or ledge. And look at it. I'd like to go in here, but look at all the ground fall in front of me, and look at this thing right here. It looks to me like if that thing came out, this whole arch could come down, because a lot of them are stacked vertically like that. So it's kind of cool in there though. A lot of color. Let's move down the ledge a little bit. We're over here at another area along this copper ledge. It's pretty beat up. Nothing's really open more than just some small rooms. This is looking up. Looks like this wall right here was maybe part of a loading zone. Let's go this way, Julie, and I think there might be rail coming from these either open stopes or cuts or adits, whatever they are over here. We could see them from a distance. But I think there was rail coming across the top of this to this pile. Maybe not, but it's flat. I think there was at one time. Well, it looks like it's more of an open cut than anything. But I suppose I better go down and take a look down there. Got a pretty decent waste pile up there. Goes over that way too. I thought I was going to get some good color in here, but I don't know if I am. There's an old gobbing wall. Oh boy. It's just a pit, and I don't see anything going anywhere. This was where there would have been a hoist. This is the supports for the shaft. Looks like they were leather lined. Maybe. Yeah, I think that was leather lined. But it's just a pit that goes straight down about 30 feet. I'm sure it doesn't go backwards. No, it doesn't. It's just straight down. There must have been a vein that they liked here. Kind of a cool gobbing wall. Been kind of one of those days. We've been in about 10 different mines, and none of them really did a lot. There's an old can that's not rusty. No label. This area is very unstable above where I have to exit here. Here we go into another hole in the ground. Where it goes, we don't know. It's kind of a hidden one, that's for sure. Not too many people are going to find this one. It's a little bit low. What's that say?
It says keep in a cool, dry place.
Dust it off a little. That's part of a dynamite box? Maybe just stand it up and tap it off. Yeah.
Got a little decorative thing there. Yeah, right here.
Oh, I see.
See, it's a little line.
Okay, getting past that little box was kind of neat. I've never seen one like that. Probably a dynamite box. And here's another part of it. Let's say anything. What the heck is that? I haven't seen that sign either. Can you flatten it out? So that part of that box says something about to eject something, place something explosives. I don't know what it says. Maybe something about giant, something a cartridge. Can't quite read it. Interesting though.
That doesn't have anything on it.
Okay. Always fun finding old boxes that have the original printing on them. Oh, Julie put the brakes on. Well, we found a couple little artifacts. Here's the major rat's nest. Not going any closer. No more box parts. Don't worry, we've got a couple more to hit yet. On the way back, this one was just a surprise, so. I just saw a tarantula go into that rock. Want to move that rock?
God, no. Oh, there's his legs.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
He's right here.
There he is.
Yeah. They don't hurt you, do they?
They're big.
No, they're just big spiders. There he
Here
goes.
comes. Now you can see him. There he is right there.
He doesn't want to make himself seen, does he? Alright, buddy, we'll leave you alone. Here goes a garter snake. There's his tail. He needs some food in him, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well, I think they're naturally pretty skinny, aren't they?
Boy, see how fast he went? Yeah, they're pretty thin, but he doesn't look like he had much food in him. We're in yet another opening. We just saw a snake and a tarantula, and now we're in a stopetastic something or other. There's a whole series of open stopes above us. Oops. It's a little cooler anyway. Yeah, this thing's gonna go all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Go straight ahead a little ways. Whenever you're ready.
I thought you were going.
Waiting for my subject, the star of the show, Miss Julie. Here's some blue. And red.
Look at this little hole in this. Isn't that funny?
Kind of cute, isn't it? You know, this has been sliding around over the millions of years. Just a narrow band of that vein there, isn't there? Of course, they probably took the fatter part of it already. Well, there's a lot more to this little area, but it might be kind of hard to access. Alright, that's all for that one. We have one more spot we can look. And then we're going home. Well, we had a snake and a spider, now we got a lizard. See him? I think those are the ones that have the blue belly on them. I'm very close to them. He's friendly. They do seem to hang around the portals, don't they?
Yeah, those gatekeepers.
I wonder if they get bugs or something that's coming out of the cool mine. Here he is again. He's following me.